Alright, once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakwakodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, salutation to all you men that push in this word in sincerity and in truth. Right, this is the year 2019, the year of the push of the RFID chip, right, which we see in that this white devil getting ready to do, to push his mark upon all the world, right. So this is just a small piece of GMS Trinidad, Brother Koda, come once again to do edificational vid, you know, and hope that it be edificational Salakia to the elect and to all those viewers that, you know, watch the videos of the apostles and of the men under them, you know. So tonight I just want to begin in saying that the title of this lesson is, in this final war, who will be exalted? Right? Because when you look around, you see in the nations puffing up the military might. Right? You see in Esau flexing, he muscles, you know, military wise, you know, the testing the nuclear bombs in the sea, you know, and basically flexing the muscles so that the other nations will fear them, right? But within this whole thing, right, who gonna be exalted? Because Esau, right, because the scripture say that he though his house be destroyed, he will return and build the desolate places, right? So he think he gonna be the victor in this war, you know. And the other nations, they think that, you know, they gonna triumph, right? So this is because we see in Trump, you know, going into Venezuela and basically after these people oil and these kind of stuff, you know, and basically these Edomites proud too. Yeah, these Edomites proud. You understand? Because they invading any land that have oil, right? The scripture say he do stay at home, you know, he do stay at home. This is Psalms 46. Psalms 46 verse 8, right? It says, "Come, behold the works of Yahweh, what desolation he had made in the earth." Right? Reading on, "He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariots with fire." Right? And that's showing you that Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai is the man. Right? Because as I say, Esau and the other nations flexing the military might, but who gave them that knowledge to build all these warcraft and all these things that they have? Right? Is the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai put that spirit on them, right? And he basically let them build these things to their own destruction, you know. So that shows you that the real bad man is Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, you know, because he feeding the spirit with war and had them feeling that they're doing that of their own, you know. Yeah, that is why coming into this truth, it is a good thing to always keep that fear of the Most High in you. You understand? Keep that fear of the Most High in you, because the Most High, right, could make you be in this truth and feeling that you in the truth and you're not in the truth, you know. So it always is a good thing. I did a video like that in time past, you know. It's a good thing to have that fear of the Most High in you, to keep you on that right path. Because these other nations, they don't have the fear of the Most High. But the Most High will put our fear into them by pain. You know? Yeah. Reading on, it says, verse 10, be still and know that I am Yahweh. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Right? So yeah, who gonna be exalted in the wars? Only one God, which is Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai, Basham Makakadash. You know, one God. Right? Yahweh is going to be exalted. So though Esau feel he will not win this war, Esau not going to win this war. Nor is any of the other nations. Because the scripture tell you they will be led away in chains. You know, those who survive from basically the Most High that joy near upon the earth, they will be led away in chains. Right? This is this is the book of Habakkuk. Just bear with me a little while. Right, these nations, they are all puffed up and they're proud. You know? And what the Most High say? The Most High say that basically the day of the Lord is against the proud. Right? To bring them low. Right? And that is what the Most High looking to do. Bring Esau and the other nations low. Right? This is Habakkuk 2 verse 5. It says, yea also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Right? Yeah. Esau is a proud man. You know, everything he do, he show that pride and that proudness. Right? But the Most High Yahweh is going to bring him low. Neither keep it at home. Right? Yeah. He neither keep it at home, invading other people's countries to take the resources, you know, basically weakening the nations. The scripture talk about the hammer of the whole earth, right? Which did this weaken the nations. And that is what Esau does. Esau is the hammer of the whole earth right now. And he weakening the nation because he taking the resources so that they cannot fight against him. You know? But the Most High Yahweh will set up a standard against this white devil. Right? Which is the day that we see and joy near. You know? And basically it brings joy in the heart of the men that serve Yahweh in spirit and in truth. It is bring joy to see that, hey, we almost out of this shit. You know? We almost out of it. You know? All praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai, Basham Makakadash. You know? We almost out of this. You know? Because we see in the end. Yeah. But pursuing to 2/3, you know, and the other nations, they basically in a bubble. You know, wanting to get rich, to build up condos and all kind of thing here. The Most I say wanted them that get a consolation on this side. You know? Wanted them. Right? But basically the seers are the Most High who looking and observing the times. Hey, it brings joy in these men's heart, especially the apostles of Great Millstone. You know, to see that the prophecies of the Most High is being fulfilled. You know, right in front of our eyes, we see in it. Yeah. This is Revelation 6. We see what Revelation 6 and 8 says. Revelation 6 and 8, it says, And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. Right? Yeah, I'm talking about Esau. Death and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Because basically the hunger that's going on in Venezuela, these white devils could stop that. You know? But if they stop it now, they wouldn't gain nothing from it. So basically, the starving all the people of Venezuela, so that the people of Venezuela will yield to them and give them the oil. You know? So it shows that this white devil don't do nothing for free. You know? Don't do nothing for free because he could stop the hunger. You know, because as the scripture say, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. They are the one who controlling all these things on the earth here right now. You know? Yeah. Because Esau know the scriptures too. Esau know the scriptures. You know? He know about famine. And he devised ways to cause famine upon the earth. You know, which Venezuela is a prime example. And which it will soon follow. It will soon follow throughout the whole world. You know, because if the masses don't have food, right, and one country upon the earth have food, right, also have the microchip, right? What do you think will not happen? When the people come to them for food, they had to take that chip. You know, and that will make it easy to push the microchip on the people, on the masses, by starving them out, making them basically making it into what went on in Egypt with Pharaoh and Joseph and them. You know, because basically in that time there was the only city that had food. You know, that the masses around the world had was to come to Egypt, you know, to buy food. And that is what this devil trying to push. Starvation upon the earth, so that it will make it easy for the masses to run there, you know, and take that shit in order to eat. Right? Yeah. This is Revelation 20 and 14. Revelation 20 verse 14, it says, And death and hell will cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Right? Yeah. And that is all the nukes, you know, that will plague America. You know, the lake of fire. Yeah. Because just jumping back to Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says, Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeneth his desires as hell, and is as death. You know, so the scripture is showing you, you know, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, right? The scripture is showing you that Esau is death and hell. You know, So basically running into he, all you doing is running into death. The scripture call him death and hell. This is Isaiah 2. I'll start at 11. Right? Isaiah 2. Right? Because it clearly telling you that the day of the Lord is against the proud. Esau is proud and lifted up, and the Most High will bring him low. Right? Reading on, it says, the lofty looks of man shall be humble, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. And Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakadash, shall be exalted in that day. You know, him alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of Yahweh of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty. Right? Yeah, that is Esau and the other nations. And 2/3 of our own people are proud too. Because what they do, they walk hand in hand with the enemy. You know, so even them and all will die too. Reading on, it says, and every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. Right? Jump into verse 14 and 15. It says, and upon all the high mountains, you know, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, all of them who basically high in this wicked kingdom, you know, and upon the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fence wall. America, because what Trump pushing to do, to build a wall, you know, to build a wall around his city, basically to keep invaders out. But the Most High showing you that he will bring down all these things in that day to come. Yeah. So who will be exalted in that day? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He will be exalted in that day. This is Isaiah 13 and 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Right? And I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right? Esau and the other nations. So you white crackers, well, they ain't going to last long. Right? We seeing that all the kingdom crumbling, and there's nothing all they could do about it. You know, all praises to the Most High for that. Jumping back to this Isaiah 5. Right? Isaiah 5, I'll read from 14. It says, therefore hell had enlarged it herself, and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. You know, Esau, because what he doing, he rejoicing that basically he is that might on the earth. You know, that the hammer at the whole earth that break the nations. You know, but he will be broken. Right? Through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he will be broken into pieces. Reading on, and the mean man shall be brought down, and the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled. Right? But Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, shall be exalted in judgment, and Yahweh that is holy shall be sanctified in righteousness. You know? Yeah. So who will be exalted in that day? Right? Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. this brings me to the last precept of this lesson. Right? This is Luke 10 and 18. Luke 10 and 18, it says, "And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven." Right? So that's showing you that Esau is going and fall. Right? Because when it say I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven, right? Where it's saying say in Revelation. Let me get it quick. Right? Here where it's saying in Revelation 2 and 9, it says, "And I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich." I'm talking about the Israelites, right? Who fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. "And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not." That is them white crackers in the land today, right? "But are of the synagogue of Satan." You understand? Yeah. Which basically the Most High calling them Satan's children, right? And when you do the comparison, white crackers, you understand, goes back to Esau. Esau is Satan, the physical counterpart, right? So reading back Luke 10, it says, he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. And that's showing you, basically, I show to the viewers all you see Independence Day, right? Which is Esau showing you how basically how the war will be, right? But that is his version of it. But Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's version will be a dreader version, you know. And what it shows you, it shows you that there was fighting the aliens and them. And basically, some of his men, the planes get shot down and falling down, you know. Yeah. And that is what will happen that day. Esau fight a jet and all these things will be trying to fight against Yahweh Shai, right? Will be destroyed up there, and all these things will be debris and bodies and all these things will be falling to the ground. Right, which back the scripture, I beheld Satan falling as lightning from heaven. So it shows you that Esau, you ain't going and win this war. Right? You're not going and win this war. Nor is any of the other nations. Right? Because compared to the strength of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, or there is nothing compared to the strength of the Most High. When the Most High flex his muscles, or there is nothing. You know? So with that, I just want to give all praises once again to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to you men that pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Right? 2019, the year of the RFID chip. You know, the push. So stay in this truth and pray that the Most High have mercy upon you in that day. You know, until next time, just want to say, Shalom.